Hello and welcome, everybody. We are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. Tonight, we return to the streets of Night City in our Cyberpunk RED campaign, Shades of Scarlet. I am Blank, Game Master, Referee, and Destroyer of Worlds. With me today is Jess. As Moxie11, who likes kittens. Games as Wraith, who, I almost read likes kittens again. Believes in you. Hades as Deeps, who is proud to be himself. And Ada as Check. Oh no! I think you are correct. My audio settings once again got adjusted by this fucking program. Anyway, Ada as Checkers, who stands tall.
Hello.
I think you can hear them now.
Yes.
Thank you for if anybody pointed that out. Oh, it was just you, Jess. Thanks. Appreciate
it was just you, Jess.
Well, I thought somebody
it's
said
just
it.
not thank you.
Yeah, I take it back.
On that note of us appreciating Jess, there's some new shiny things over on our Patreon. A few days ago, Jess released a homebrew called Never Have I Ever in the Time of the Red. So you can play Never Have I Ever with your characters. There are notes about lying, bluffing, and getting drunk, as well as alternative methods if drinking and gambling are not something that's possible around your table. The homebrew is completely free and available for download at patreon.com/savesversusdeath. On Monday, paying members can look forward to the character introduction of everyone's favorite water-based netrunner, Deeps. Find out about his past and what brought him to Night City. And also, Blank will be coming out with a blog very soon.
Damn. All right, so in Saves vs. Death news this week, guys, June's here. And with it, we have the Saves vs. Death June charity for 2024, raising funds for the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is the leading national organization providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to the LGBTQ plus community. They offer support through free and confidential lifelines, online chat, text messaging, and other website resources. Their mission is to end suicide among LGBTQ plus youth people or young people. You can find out more about them by heading to thetrevorproject.org. or clicking on the link in the chat or the video description, podcast description down below. During the month, we have a bunch of giveaways, thanks in large part to the generosity of Art Halsorian Games. Thank you guys so much for helping us support this wonderful cause. Every $10 donation will get you an entry into the current or the next giveaway that we're doing on stream, as well as entry into the large giveaways at the end of the month, which are been generously donated by Blank and Patient Zero, and will be the soon to be released Edgerunners Mission Kit, one physical copy and one digital.
Yeah.
Kicking things off tomorrow, our first social media giveaway starts over on Blue Sky, so be sure to follow the account link and repost the giveaway post for that. You could win a copy of the Cyberpunk RED core rulebook in PDF format. And then on Wednesday, Blank's going to take over Night City Sofa and lead us through Hot Pursuit, the new DLC from Art Halsorian Games with special guests Casey and Matt. And we're going to be giving away a PDF version of Black Chrome, because I'm sure a lot of what we're going to be using during that mission will be from Black Chrome. So you can enter for your chance to win that. And then on Friday, Games is doing a one-shot using Glance, which is a system by James Hutt Games, about magical girls, and we will be giving away a copy of Danger Gal Dossier. So that's week one. Tons of giveaways, tons of good prizes. Thank you all for your support.
I like how you've made the giveaways somewhat thematic.
Thank you. I tried. I really tried.
Yes, I noticed that was awesome.
There was thought put into it.
There was.
I guess it's my turn then.
It is your turn then.
Yay! Not yay. Whatever. This is a dark future, which means that while we do silly stuff, there's also some really kind of gross sometimes stuff that happens. We have our own system in place for our boundaries, but we can't do that for everyone. So if anything bothers you, please step away for 15 minutes and take care of yourself. It's important to us.
Indeed, it is.
Am I allowed to X card the end of the last episode? Is it too late for that?
I mean, if it truly bothers you, I guess
No,
I can just not bring it up again. It feels a little weird. But hello, first time chatter. Welcome in. That brings us to last time on Shades of Scarlet. The team spends some much needed moments of rest and team building. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You say like it was multiple, like it was like I think a couple hours.
Look, a couple hours is important. In the Nook, they take some a drinking game, talk about what they're planning on doing next. By the way, if you want to see that drinking game, I think it's on YouTube. Is it on YouTube yet or not yet?
I believe
No.
I think it's on Patreon right now.
No. It will release on YouTube this week.
This week.
Look, guys.
No. It's all good. I
have a lot going on.
June's a busy month.
I was gonna say Monday, and then
Jess
I
is
was
working
like,
her ass
well,
off.
probably not.
Oh, for
Probably not Monday.
sure. Actually, it is still available on VOD here on Twitch for another 5 days.
Okay, there you go. Watch it on Twitch.
Or it'll be released June 4th. What is that, Tuesday? Tuesday. Yeah. You catch it on YouTube on Tuesday.
There you go. Well,
so it's out there.
That has ruined my train of thought.
Nice.
Never have I ever. You can watch them play the actual game.
Yeah, there you go. You get a taste of what that is all about. At least how we played it. Anyway, so the team spends a little bit of time team building, bonding, whatever you want to call it, before they head to sleep for the evening. And unfortunately, in the morning, they receive a very rude awakening. Moxie gets a call from the Eyes saying that she needs to leave immediately. So she does. Gathering the rest of the team, and their, I guess, horde of homeless cyber girls. They make their way out of the apartment as they see AVs swoop overhead, dropping down pretty armed military-esque type guys onto it. Wraith and Checkers get into a little spat with a few of them before retreating into the parking garage where the team piles into their van and beats a hasty exit. On their exit, they see in the rearview mirror a large plume of smoke and dust from the Nook, and slowly afterwards feel the shockwave. Their home looks like it has been detonated by some sort of pretty powerful explosive device, and they are on the road. However, they do notice a few tracking devices on their van, so they take a brief moment to disable those. There were 2 in total, One Moxie recognized, the other one she did not. And then they're on the road again, and that is where we will pick up our episode for the evening. So let us begin. The dust is settled behind you, or at least you've driven to a point where you can no longer see it. Checkers, if I remember correctly, you were kind of heading north, but you wanted to kind of veer off a little bit. Maybe not directly north, but take a jagged path, or is that just me projecting my own thoughts on you? You are muted.
Sorry. I think that Moxie said go north, and that was the only thing that was actually said. However, Checkers is very specifically driving to lose a tail.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Gotcha. And I made you roll your stealth check, I believe, last episode for that.
Think so? Don't ask me what it was.
I think I have it here. I think it was 17, but I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody will tell me all of the things that I've done wrong in this campaign one day. But anyway, you are driving kind of in an irregular pattern, but slowly making your way north. The sun has yet to truly dawn on the city yet, but you can see it's starting to peek its head above the eastern hills.
I think we travel for quite some time in silence or near silence.
Moxie, first thing Moxie's going to do is turn off her geoloc on her phone, on her agent.
Okay.
And since Checkers is driving, I'm going to pull out my scanner, my radio scanner. I want to try to pick up an NCPD broadcast.
Okay. All right. Roll an electronics check for me.
This will go so well. I'm so good at tech. When I rolled a 2. Mm-hmm. 7.
7.
Yep.
So you're scanning through the frequencies, and you don't find it. There are several channels though that are just coming out as, garbled sounds, indicating that they are encrypted.
I think she'll eventually. I mean, she's going to try it for a while.
Yeah, I assume it takes some time.
Do you want some help with that?
I mean, if you think you can find an NCPD broadcast, yeah.
Maybe.
Before you guys roll, and we waste a lot of time, do you guys have a scrambler, descrambler?
I don't think I do.
I used to at one point.
No, I don't.
Yeah. So,
Not anymore.
Streetwise probably tells you that their frequencies would probably be encrypted of some sort. There are, I assume you're looking for information about what's going on. There are other avenues to pursue that information, though. such as, the radio, just normal news or garden pages.
Moxie's going to text her contacts.
Which one?
Yes. Think specifically and open my contacts pages.
What, are you just?
I think specifically for this, it would be Mendez and Big Mama.
Okay. And just so I'm clear, you're trying to use rumors or something?
No, actually, I have more people I could send it to. No, they're just sources that I don't know, whatever they hear.
Okay.
But they're sources she trusts. She doesn't trust the news. Fuck Newsat, who's probably covering it, the pieces of shit. So she's going to trust her contacts.
That's fair.
So she would text Mendez, Big Mama, probably also, man, she'd text Zap just cuz. But Jared Stoles, who's the city manager of the Glen, even though the Glen's far away, she'd still text. And Nia Tersu from the Haywood Santo Domingo area.
Yeah, so this sounds
not my
like...
Nomad contacts, but everybody else.
Sure. This sounds like what you're trying to do is a rumors test to pick up on information about this scene. Okay. So go ahead and make the rumors test.
What skill? Because you get to choose what skill I use. Is it library search or is it...
It wouldn't be library search.
Expert?
This is something... I think persuasion.
Persuasion.
Or conversation. Nah, persuasion.
Deduction?
I don't think that's one.
Probably not deduction. Deduction is a skill. If I can use deduction, I'll use deduction.
No, I know it's a skill, but I'm saying I don't think it's one on the list.
It's another 2. Persuasion, 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Can I burn 2 points of luck to bump that to a 14 to beat that DV?
Of course.
We'll do that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm going to give it some time before that resolves. In the meantime, what are the rest of you all doing?
I'm going to keep driving until I'm pretty sure that we're good. Not being followed.
Okay.
So until I've hit that, yeah, I think I'm good stage, I'm just going to
Drive
kind of
around.
aimlessly drive.
All right.
Where the fuck are we gonna go?
I don't know.
We obviously have targets on our back.
Well,
It might be
I
worth
think we're not-
contacting our friends and telling them to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
we think we're not being followed anymore, then there's a few options. Colt and the Nomads. Or I've got old Sam, but that is, on the other side of the city. I don't think anybody knows about him besides you guys.
I don't really have anywhere left that I can think of. So, yeah. I'm gonna message people. Desiree, I have a large contact list. I'm gonna basically message them like, "Hey, some shit's going down. Just be careful."
Okay.
So
Not gonna fake your death.
Nah.
I mean, that was a fully professional hit.
Yeah, whoever that was, they had money behind it. And they didn't care if they were quiet.
Or if they took out a lot of collateral damage.
I wonder what the news is saying, if they're blaming it on us or some shit. I'm gonna try to find that out. Because I have a terrible idea.
What?
Well, if the heat's really strong, we need to find that out. I mean, we gotta lay low for a while, right?
I don't see what other choice we have.
What if we see if the nomads will take us with them?
I don't like that plan.
Why?
You're putting them at risk. They knew where we were. They knew to hit us at home. If they know we're associated with the nomads, you're going to bring this to them?
Just keep traveling north.
They're not going to be ready to leave for at least a week anyway.
Nomads can pick up and leave whenever they need.
Well, sure, but that's their plan. That's what Colt told me earlier today. But I'm kind of with Mox on this. I don't want to take this to them.
You should warn her.
Yeah.
Moxie's going to text Swag as well.
Okay. What are you saying to Swag?
Home got hit. People were looking for us. Not sure if they know about you. Keep an eye out. Stay safe.
Okay.
We should
No.
probably send that to Hans.
Okay.
On the off chance. On the off chance. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to call Colt.
Okay. Still pretty early. There's no answer at the moment.
Is there a message box type thing?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just leave her a message that's basically something along the lines of shit went down and some people are after us and we don't know if they know that we're in contact with you guys, so keep an eye out and be safe.
Alrighty. Deeps, you said you were turning on the radio.
Well, I was going to use my phone to search the news broadcasts, see if there's
Gotcha.
any articles yet, that kind of thing.
There is one. There is one article out released by Network News or Network 54. It says, Watson, California. NCPD news. In the early hours this morning, a quiet residential neighborhood in Watson was rocked by a violent incident involving a team of unidentified mercenaries. Reports indicate a group of heavily armed individuals descended upon a local bar known as the Hovel shortly after 5 a.m. Witnesses describe the scene as one of controlled chaos, with gunfire erupting and explosions tearing through the early morning. By the time NCPD arrived, the hovel was a smoldering ruin. The extent of the damage suggests the use of military-grade weaponry. Unfortunately, we are not sure of how many casualties there are. Updates will continue as we learn more information.
Can I, after looking at that, can I throw it up on the vid or the hollow thing on?
Sure.
To show the whole car?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
I guess at least they didn't say it was gang violence.
Moxie's just quiet.
Well, it doesn't say any other buildings, just the bar, which, I mean, really sucks, but
I thought it said took out the entire nook.
did it?
It says, by the time NCPD arrived, the hovel was a smoldering ruin.
So just Frank's.
Just Frank's. You're right.
And the cubes. It's the same building.
Right.
She's still holding Rex's hand while waiting for responses.
Yeah, you do get some responses. A lot of them are pretty much similar to the news report that you've just read. Pretty vague. I will say you have learned that there are significant casualties. There's ambulances there carrying people out in body bags.
Has Mendez responded?
That would probably be from Bandits.
Can you get names, casualties, and injured? Please.
When I have a moment.
Thank you.
I'm going to text Mina me.
P.S. Sorry. P.S. to Mendez. Don't tell anyone you're talking to me. Carry on.
I'm gonna ask Minami if she's all right, text wise.
It doesn't take too long for a response from Minami, but maybe 5 minutes or so, you get a text back that says, "I'm Frosty Choom. Good to
Good.
know you're still alive."
Yeah. Stay alive, or stay frosty.
You too.
I had to let her know I put a lot of money into this. She still has a job to do.
Actually, if Mendes has responded, Moxie's going to,
Wow.
after a few moments of thinking, was it just the hovel and the cubes, or were other buildings destroyed as well?
Okay. Takes a little bit for him to respond, but eventually he says, "The hovel is a crater. Debris hit the other building. It's not in good shape."
On the businesses across the street?
They're not in such bad condition.
Were the military personnel taken out as well?
No.
Okay, thanks.
It's not a reply.
Mendes says the hovel. She kind of squeezes Rex's hand. Is gone. But the apartment building was hit with debris. It's in rough shape, but it's standing. And the businesses across the street took some damage, but they're still standing.
That's something.
Look, I'm having a hard time processing all this. We all are, but I don't think I feel right turning tail and leaving the city right now. I know we got to get somewhere safe. I get that.
You're saying
But
you
I
don't
don't,
think we should leave and lay low for a while.
yeah,
Okay.
this is the closest I can be to rational thinking right now because every part of me wants to ask Rex over there where all of his C6 is and drive it into the fucking NewsSat building because I got some theories. But I'm trying to be level headed. I'm trying to keep my shit together.
Yeah.
It ain't a bad idea.
Well, how do we figure out who the fuck did this at least?
who has the resources for it. That cuts our list of enemies down pretty good.
Who have we been pissing off consistently for the last few months?
I mean, I don't have an answer because, to be honest, I rarely have any idea what's actually going on.
You've been here for most of it.
It's about fresh slate.
Who owned the bullet that we took over? Sokka. Right. The same Arasaka exec the Streamline mentioned was working with Fresh Slate in the basement of Newsat. The same Fresh Slate that was given to the Tiger Claws and Jackal's Lantern.
I see it, but Sokka would send ninjas in. They wouldn't send an army.
Sokka's not in the city. They're playing through Newsat. What do they care?
Yeah, I mean, if they're laying low, they're not going to use ninjas. Sorry, but that's way too obvious.
Sokka's not allowed in Night City right now.
Exactly.
They hired out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the thought is that we've been pissing them off enough that they decide to try and take us out.
It's a fair guess.
Streamline said he hired Voight to take out Moxie 11 and her crew. Voight failed. Streamline dragged us out to his house, where he failed. No, there was the maglev station between that somewhere.
Right.
That was
At some
the
point,
Voight
they should get the
attempts.
memo, though.
Right, exactly. They've tried to take us out twice, failed. We took out their exclusive solo. They hit us at home. Do I think it's excessive? Yes.
Well, I'm just curious, like, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that they would go through the excessive route, but it seems more to me like, I don't know, like this is preventative measures. We have something. We know something, whatever.
We know about a chip that they can control anybody and program them to do whatever they want, say whatever they want, do whatever they want.
But do we have enough proof?
I mean, we have a copy of the chip, and we're the only ones who are actively investigating it.
Okay.
I've put it out there, not fully, but the words Fresh Slate are out there.
All right.
Well, probably sending a message. I mean, blowing up the entire hovel.
Yeah.
We don't even live there. They could have just blown up the building we live in.
Yeah, but the hovel is our turf.
Unless they thought we lived there.
We used to. Well, I didn't. Sorry.
The rest of us used to live
We
there.
had a housewarming party
At the hovel.
at the hovel.
Oh, yeah.
I could shake some trees. I know you love it when I suggest that I do something stupid, but I could pop my head up and see who shows up.
I don't know that we're there yet.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea, but if we're going to do something like that, I want to be rested and ready for it. And right now, I don't think any of us are.
Well, rest is not really an option for me anymore, but
Time to prepare.
I have a feeling time's going to work against me, but I understand what you're saying.
I reached out to my contacts to see what actual details we have. But if it's new stat, we have two options. We either lay low for a long time and hope they think we died until we can make a plan of attack, or we just go and attack them.
Yeah, but didn't they just straight up go after us in the apartments? So why would they have thought, if they would have sent teams into the apartments, why would they have thought that we were at the hall?
Probably covering all their bases just in case.
They did kind of sweep the whole neighborhood if you looked at where all the AVs were and everything.
True. But they could have asked anybody. That everybody there pretty much knows where we live.
The Nook's like a family. Anyone who knows us wouldn't have given us up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You sent me that message.
Get the feeling it's something about Rex.
Speaking of, Moxie will win over to Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom. She live across the street?
No, Moxie.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You don't have to say anything. We do need a place. I don't care if it's an abandoned building or parking structure. But we need somewhere. We can't just keep driving.
I mean, there's that little safe house I've got off the Del Coronado.
How safe is that house?
Yeah, if they were watching you.
I don't know. I'm just presenting it as an option. But we need a place.
When was the last time you were there?
Oh, I don't know. Probably sometime after the bullet.
Remind player Jess how long ago that was, like a month-ish.
I think it was in April.
Okay. Okay, so at least a month. Maybe our best option.
It's an option, and for now, that's what we got.
It still has occupants? Rex?
It still has in the hub. Yeah, I mean, there's people who live there. Sure.
Okay, let me be clear. Maelstrom's still there?
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't be.
If it's tagged Maelstrom, we might be okay.
Might be a deterrent.
And it's extra firepower.
Another option we have is losing ourselves in one of the CZs. Combat zones.
I knew what you were talking about. Thank you.
Some of the others gave me blank looks.
Sometimes I just feel like you're talking down to me. Like, I know this isn't the time. I'm just saying. Like,
Wraith.
Not right now.
Well, I mean, I've only been in the combat zone with you guys once, and that was successful because we bartered, right?
sure.
So
Were you not there the last time?
you guys did the dealing while Deeps and I were doing the robot thing.
That was the hot zone, not the combat zone.
Yeah,
Oh,
the last time we were in a combat zone, Moxie went all crazy and started taking people out.
I don't think we were in the combat zone then either.
Well, it wasn't that good a neighborhood either way.
Yeah, that was when you.
Oh no, maybe it was. We were
It
on the
was.
edge of the combat zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were in the.
Yeah, well,
I
I
don't-
mean, there's a few different combat zones, but I think you were in South Night City.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need a place to rest. We need more information. Is there anything else that we need nowish?
Not offhand.
Okay.
I mean, Wraith has a point that he's kind of on limited time.
That sounds really ominous. I know you didn't mean it that way, but
No,
that
she
just
did.
sounded really ominous.
Okay, well, I didn't mean it anything like that, but what I'm saying is, we need to get that bed for him.
If what the doctor said is true, me going like a couple of weeks without the bed, I might as well not be part of the team.
Okay, so that is a priority.
At least one of similar caliber.
Yeah.
Do you remember what kind of bed it was, what it was called?
Yeah.
Because I know a doc in operates. Last I checked, had a business in Star Mall.
That is a
I can
combat
reach
zone.
out, see if we can get a bed.
Yeah. I'm gonna send Desiree a second message.
Okay.
Hey, Desi. So I might be supposed to be dead. Is there any way you can hook me up with, rent on a place in the combat zone, near Star Mall that's not in my name?
Okay.
It's for the album.
You send the message? No reply yet.
I will say the safe house, chances are we don't need to worry about getting shot in the middle of the night. Combat zone, we do. And I would like to send a message to Laura Cross, Dr. Laura Cross. Just looking for, and then she'll get the details of whatever bed Wraith needs. Just really simple. Hi, Dr. Cross. Wondering if you had or could obtain a blah, blah, blah bed.
Okay.
Nothing more than that.
Fair enough. Again, no reply quite yet. Rex says the only problem, well, there's probably a number of problems, but with my safe house is it ain't too far away. Still in Watson.
Okay, so do we want to drive by the safe house and see if we can see anything that says it's a bad idea? Just check it out.
Yeah, we might as well. It might be a boon that it's still in Watson, honestly.
Go the long way around.
Okay.
We don't know if those AVs are still circling and searching for us.
Everyone keep an eye on the skies and let me know if you see anything.
Will do.
Okay, so you guys start kind of circling back around to get on that drive next to the Del Coronado and drive by the kind of motel building. Well, the building is much as it always has been. There's some sort of old like Buick style vehicle with the head of Maelstrom painted onto the back windshield. The building itself is innocuous, mostly just that 2-story kind of like motel style. Painted a off-white, but whether the off-whiteness is because of age and grime and dust or if it was intentionally so is a little unclear. It's probably off-white and made more off-white with age. Parts of the kind of like adobe are cracking off in different parts. There's this faded rusty blue hand railing on the top. It's early, but there are people beginning their days. Just a few walking about. few gang members from Maelstrom hang out by the car, drinking beers and talking shit.
Rex, you want to go up and check it out?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you?
I can go with you if you want.
If you want to.
Not sure if you think it's safe for me to be seen on the streets with you.
You know what? Let me go alone.
Okay.
So you pull off a little ways, and Rex gets out of the car and heads over there. If you guys just kind of sit and wait for him, he comes back after probably about 15, 20 minutes. Gets into the car and says, well, actually, let me roll a check for him real quick. He says, yeah, they said I'm too hot right now. We can't use this place.
Okay.
Did you tell them that Maelstrom are looking like cowards against a corporation?
Don't think Tank cares much.
Tank's in charge?
Now he is, yeah.
How bad do we want this place?
Well, not like we got a lot of options.
Do we prefer this to the combat zone?
Not overly.
I mean, I can try. I don't have a guarantee, but I can try. But if we don't care, it might be worth leaving it for now.
I think it's not really worth it. I mean, there are pros and cons to both sides, to both things, and I don't see this one outweighing any other option we have.
Hey,
know-
Ray,
Yeah, what up?
do you think Desi has a safe house we can go to?
I hit her up to try to work that out, but probably. Here's the thing. I think we're gonna have to split up.
Yes.
There are currently like what, 10 of us?
Yeah.
Well,
8.
I never finished.
probably
Elementary.
soon to be 7. She looks at Kaze with like the most apologetic, I'm so sorry you're still here and dragged into this look she can give the girl.
She's been kind of like just watching this scene unfold. And when you look at her, she just shakes her head. I think it's fine.
So I'm thinking maybe we get Kaze safely where she's headed.
Anya too.
Yeah, probably.
The fuck am I headed?
I was gonna say Kaze has a place. She's cab fare away.
Kaze, can Anya stay with you for a couple of days?
Roll persuasion.
All right. I am going to spend 2 luck.
Okay.
It's worth it to me. Oh, good. 15
Okay.
minus 7 is 8. So I got an 8 on it.
Ouch. We're rolling really well tonight.
Yeah.
Off to a good start, yep.
She says, could you help me pay for her food?
That's what I meant.
Yes.
I would help with the bills.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's okay.
I'll hand her 300.
She takes it. Great.
I'll hand her another 300.
She takes it. Yeah, why don't you let us off and we'll go. Anya's like, hey, don't I get a fucking say?
Okay. Anya, do you have another place you'd like to go?
No, this is fine.
Okay.
Let's find somewhere safe where a taxi can pick you up. Moxie will order a taxi to an innocuous corner somewhere that's not too far away.
For some reason, the taxis aren't coming for me anymore. So
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Before she leaves, though, Moxie is going to move towards Kaze. Give her $1,000.
Holy shit.
I don't know if your apartment's still available, but this should get you on your feet. At least give you a place until you can find a job again.
She takes the cash and nods her head. You've done more than I could ever repay you.
Yeah, well, I failed someone else. Failed a lot of people. Just do me a favor and stay alive.
Do what I can. Stay frosty, Chum.
You know, happy life.
Keep in touch.
You have my number. Actually, you don't. You don't have a phone at all. She's gonna pull out the disposable cell she grabbed from a vendor. I do have that on my sheet. She's gonna program her number into it. Give it to her.
Okay. She takes the
Upon
phone.
this realization.
Anya says, I have
Anya
a phone."
has her.
I'm gonna give Anya 500.
What's this for?
I wanted to help you more than I got a chance to, and I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do from here out. So this is for you, and I hope it works out for you if I do not see you again. But you do have my number, so.
I see you.
By the way, Kaze, she's been trapped underground for like 20 years, so just keep an open mind.
Kasa gives you a understanding look.
Good luck with that one.
Anya is like, thanks. She like holds out her hand for a handshake. It's very
Awkwardly
uncomfortable.
shakes back.
Yeah. It's the most awkward handshake of all time. Two people who don't really like touching anybody.
Gosh, I can picture that though.
Right.
I'm going to clarify clarify. It's not that Checkers doesn't like touching people. She doesn't know how to do it acceptably.
It's true. Like Checkers likes to give hugs, if I recall correctly. She's a hugger.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true. Well, Anya doesn't like touching anybody.
Yeah. Oh, it's still incredibly awkward.
Living inside of a teddy bear will do that to you.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, she did get to hug you, though, right? Well, in the teddy bear.
Yeah.
It's true. They've already hugged.
Carried by her.
Moxie wouldn't leave until they're safely like in the cabin on the way.
And yeah, that happens. Cab comes by, or is probably already waiting for you by the time you arrive at the corner. And then they head off with a wave. Well, Anya doesn't wave. She just kind of up nods.
So, Mox, if you have a way to change their mind, I'm thinking you, Cammy, and Rex stay here, and me and the kids head to the CZ. And we just stay in touch and stay low-key until we got a plan forward.
If you're going to lay low in the combat zone, I'd rather we didn't split up.
I don't think we should.
If your manager has a safe house for you and it's only for 2 bandmates, fine.
That's plan B.
But you're going to get attacked in the combat zone. You're going to need everyone you have.
I was going to head home.
What?
You were going to go home and get your bed, weren't you?
No, not to the Nook.
Oh.
If you want to do that on your own, I'm not going to stand in your way. I don't think you should be alone right now.
I don't think we
but
should
that's
split
your
up.
choice.
If people are looking to kill us, Cammy, putting all of our eggs in one basket may be a dangerous plan.
I think it's probably the safest plan. We can look out for each other. The only reason we're alive is because Moxie got a call and was able to tell us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with the whole splitting up thing, but I really don't like us being so far away that if something happens, there's no way to give backup, you know?
I was going to go look for somebody I haven't seen in a long time and make sure they're all right.
Okay.
And you want to do this on your own.
I didn't say that, but I'm not taking all of us there.
Who don't you want going there?
I know you're expecting me to say Rex.
Rex says, look, I got things to do anyway. Let's just find a place to stay.
All right. So, Mox, you want to stay here? Now that we're down
here.
2 people?
Did I not just say? I said that.
Yeah. Do you hear the innuendo in her words? I feel like
I said I could try. I said I could try.
No is never no anyway.
Okay.
Not with them.
Yes, actually it is.
Not with Maelstrom.
Right.
Do we have a way to rent a place with a fake ID that's not attached to us?
I'm trying that too.
Yeah, but I mean, without talking to someone else to get it for us.
Oh no, I don't got any fake IDs.
There's plenty of abandoned places we could just squat in.
We could squat.
Okay.
All through Haywood, if we wanted.
Yeah, but who wants to go to Haywood?
I mean,
where's this person you want to check in on?
You say hi
down near where we got in the fight with the scabbers.
South NC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll head south.
All right.
Okay.
Wraith, you do get a message back from Desiree that says, probably. How soon do you need it?
Have you seen the news?
I just fucking woke up.
Oh, okay. Well, a military force broke into my house in the middle of the night and blew it up. So, I mean, not a huge rush, but it would be nice if we could get a place.
How to Win Friends by Wraith.
Why do I get the feeling you only call me when the world is falling apart on your head?
That is not true. I called you to set up studio time to be a responsible musician recently. I'm going to have to change that recording date, by the way.
Yeah. No shit.
The house blowing up thing. Like, it's not like I'm doing it because I want to.
Look, give me some time, maybe an hour. I'll get back to you.
All right.
How big does this house need to be?
Well, there's a few of us. Like, currently 7 of us looking for a place.
7? 6.
His counting has been off this whole time.
The whole day.
Actually, keep going with 7 just in case. You never know.
We'll pick up somebody along the way, I'm sure.
Probably.
7. Okay.
I
I'll
could
see what
probably
can
do
come up
6, but that would be tight.
with. Okay. You okay to share rooms?
Yeah, I think most of us are okay with having a roommate.
Much easier. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate it.
Checkers, you get a call back from Colt.
Hey.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I do. So some military dudes raided our building in the middle of the night, basically, and we got out, but they're probably after us, and I just want to make sure that you are aware they might come after people we know. And, be safe.
That's a lot for the morning.
Yeah, I know.
Are all of you safe?
I mean, immediate people, yes. The crew, yeah, we're mostly safe. Other people, no. Like the people in the building, in the apartments around us. Frank's hovel is apparently gone. So it's been a pretty shitty morning so far.
Seems like an understatement.
Yeah.
Y'all need a place to lay low?
I think we've got something figured out, and I don't want to bring anybody to your doorstep.
Okay. Well,
These
That's
people
something.
are not low key. They're, I mean, full military assault. And
Camp. Our camp's pretty defended, but all right. All right. Well, thank you for the information.
yeah, of course. I'll let you know what we get figured out. It's still kind of really new, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on yet.
Understood. Stay frosty.
Well, stay safe, okay?
Will do.
Bye.
Hangs up. I guess I'll take care of this now. Laura Cross gets a hold of you, Moxie, and says that she can get a hold of a bed like that.
How soon?
Depends how much you pay.
How much does the bed cost, Laura?
About 1,000.
And if I pay 1,500?
Probably get it in tomorrow.
She'll look at Wraith. Can you manage a night, or do you need it tonight?
I can get through a night. I'll be fine.
Laura can get a bed tomorrow.
All right.
I can get you a bed tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can see if we can get it tonight. It's just going to cost a little more. That's all.
Nah, I'm not worried about that. So part of the deal, I gotta sleep in the bed, but I also have to do physical therapy with Pogs. And anybody heard from Pogs?
Not yet.
Yeah. But thank you. That will be a big help.
Can we stop and get some coffee at least?
How much to get a bed tonight? She'll text back to Laura.
Roll a persuasion check. Actually, let's do haggle.
Trading.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Barter.
Paint draw sculpt. Trading 17.
17. Sounds like you really need this thing. I can 1,500 and I can get it in tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know where my place is. Come with a truck.
Yeah, that's the building in Star Mall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me know when it's in.
Nova.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else we can do right now anyway. We might as well stop and eat something. I might.
Are we out of?
I can get you a bed tonight.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are we out of Watson?
And I have a.
Sure.
Okay. So then I would, I don't know, stop at some kind of diner that we pass by.
Okay. You're going around through probably Westbrook, then Haywood.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to look at the map.
Taking the 16 down. from Haywood.
Okay. All right. There's Rusty's Greasy Spoon. It is a classic grimy diner nestled in the heart of actually this would be in Haywood, so you're kind of going south down that way.
Okay.
Kind of in the north end of Haywood. Well, actually, does that make sense? Hold on, let me double check the map. Depends where are you going? Are you going to Pacifica or are you going to South Night City?
We're headed towards South Night City,
Okay, so probably not.
but I thought we were going through like Little Chinatown, Old Japan,
Yeah, that's what I
that
would
direction.
think too. So never mind. Never mind Greasy Spoon.
Okay. I like how sometimes our conversations, this is for our podcast listeners, devolve into us basically having cabbie speak like, no, you don't want to take the 16 this time. You're gonna take the 828 across the Glen.
Udon Under the Bridge. It's a little hidden gem tucked away underneath the highway overpass. Has a little bowl of udon noodles with chopsticks in it. And a very gruff looking picture. I'm sorry. Yeah. Of a Chinese woman just scarfing them down. Parking lot is mostly empty, but it does have a flickering neon open sign in its window.
Park near the door.
Okay.
Get out in small groups, not all at once.
Rex.
Mhm.
Do you know where Pons lives?
Yeah, he lives in the apartment building.
Our apartment building or the cubes?
Yours.
See, listen to TV too loud.
I don't know, man.
All right.
Where do you need to be to do what you need to do?
I can be anywhere. I just need to make calls. Figure this shit out.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of the van and go into the restaurant.
Okay.
Same.
You guys head into Udon Under the Bridge. And the whole place looks like it might have once been, you know, at least a mediocre place. Like warm yellow light spills in from paper lanterns, illuminating these worn, like, the like cheap varnished wooden booths that are like just peeling and cracked all over the place. There's a long counter with chipped red vinyl stools. Steam curls up from the giant pots in the background behind the counter. And it has a savory scent of some dashi broth. There is kind of short, squat Chinese woman who is mixing up the pot, and they look at you. You are the only guests at this time.
Meow.
Awkward wave.
She eyes you all kind of suspiciously, but says, meow.
6 people for breakfast, please.
I understand English, asshole. Take a seat.
I just spoke English. I just said,
Darling, can I
hello.
have a coffee, please?
I swear to God.
Black.
Okay.
Cheers. Moxie goes and takes a seat in a booth. Like, this is way more complicated than it needed to be.
We got another hydrate.
And a posture check.
Oh,
Posture's on point tonight.
yeah.
You guys all have a seat along the booth, Seinfeld style. Awkwardness. And eventually she brings you out fresh pot of coffee in a cup. Pours your first one for you.
Thank you.
She nods.
Moxie would have taken a booth near the door, would have looked for a secondary exit, and is keeping her eyes on any sort of sky or road that she can see through a window.
Okay.
Does everybody want coffee, or what do they? You want tea?
I don't know, man. Like, I tried to be polite to this lady. Now I think she can
Coffee
spit
for
my food.
everyone.
I can hear you, asshole.
I didn't say it quietly.
You don't make customers by spitting in their food.
I also was doing nothing but being polite.
You want food or what?
Yes, we would love food. Thank you.
She starts getting you some some bowls.
I'm gonna go make a phone call. I'll be back.
Don't go too far.
Nah, I'm not going nowhere. Just stepping out.
So you head out.
I'm gonna go up front.
You go out front. The Chinese woman hands you all a bowl, and she looks between you. Don't tell him I didn't spit in it.
Your secret's safe with us.
That's a hearty chuckle right there.
Do you, yeah, of course. Do you mind if I smoke in here?
Be my guest. No one else in here.
Thank you.
You head out,
Moxie
and
light a cigarette.
who are you calling, right?
I'm gonna give Pons a call.
There's no answer.
I know. I'm gonna leave a long voice message.
Okay.
Hey buddy, just calling to check on you. Hope you're doing all right. Crazy how the night went, huh? Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Set up an appointment and all that good stuff. Just, give me a call back when you get this. I appreciate it. Thanks. Take care.
Okay. Anyone else? Excuse me.
I'm still waiting for people to call me back.
I only got Mendez. Is there someone else? Oh, yeah, in the eyes.
I think Checkers is just at this point zoning out and eating without really seeing anything.
You guys.
Moxie's not eating. She's drinking and smoking, and that's it.
Okay. Cammy's scarfing down noodles. Rex is playing with his food. You guys sit in there for a while, maybe an hour or so. Wraith, you get a call back from Desiree. It says, "Okay, I can set you up."
Appreciate it. It'll be short term. Apologize about the inconvenience.
How short term are we talking?
Well, hopefully, a week or two.
A week or two?
Yeah, as soon as people stop trying to kill me, I'm probably going to get a more permanent address. I promise this isn't a normal thing in my life. Like, I realize that I've dealt with some shit, but usually I don't have people actively trying to kill me unless I, seek it out. So, this isn't, going to be a problem with their contract or anything. You just caught me at a weird time in my life. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
That's Night City for you. That's why people like you.
Fair enough.
I'm just glad to hear you're okay. I finally caught wind of the news. Pretty messed up stuff.
Yeah.
Seems like you got some big enemies.
I don't really want to put you in the crosshairs by letting you know what's going on. And I don't think you want me to know. Yeah. But
Anyway,
I'd like to put it on my next album.
$3,000 for the place.
All right.
Can stay up for a month.
Cool. I'll send it right over.
Flick you the deets.
Appreciate
pay
it.
in person.
Okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all being brutal in chat, by the way.
What are they saying?
Well, I said that Deeps is thinking in his head basically that, well, I mean, he's pretty much somebody's been trying to kill him for as long as I've known him. So
I just said it's been twice in as many months.
True, but the first one was pretty incompetent.
Right.
Still, hey Desiree, someone's trying to kill me at my housewarming party, just to let you know. Hey Desiree, someone's trying to kill me. They blew up my house.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she says contact's name is Ariana Valdez.
Thanks.
Apartment building's called Little Neko. Little Neko.
Do what now?
Little Neko.
Thank you.
hydrate.
Thank you.
I had to write my notes, so
Sure.
I'm gonna poke at my noodles with my chopsticks.
So where are we going?
I got us a place. It's called Little Neko. I'm gonna slot her the details I have.
Okay.
Ariana Valdez.
Yeah.
And this is in the combat zone? This is in South Night City?
South Night City, yeah.
All right.
So, I think I'm full. Whenever
didn't
you
even
guys are
take a
ready.
bite.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up the feeling of still being drunk from last night by eating. I usually eat soba, not udon this time of day, so
So you're gonna insult her even further by not eating?
nah, it's delicious. I'm not hungry. That's all.
Let's just pay and go.
I'm gonna go pay the bill.
Okay. Let's see. There's 6 of you.
Yep.
About 45.
I am going to tip 10.
Okay. The cook, I guess, says, "Thank you, asshole."
Thank you very much for your meal. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'll get the fuck
I
out.
leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess pile in the van and head to this apartment.
This van fit that bed out of curiosity.
You could probably strap it to the top. Probably. It'd
We
be
might have
heavy.
an issue getting the bed to the place without a proper van truck.
All right. I'm gonna do a garden search, a library search, to try to find a company that can pick up and deliver the bed for me.
Okay.
Well, that went as well as it could have, and I still am sure I did poorly. There's a reason I don't library search things. Where is that at?
Top middle?
Ah,
Yeah.
Don't you get a +2 to your library search if you use your...
I do.
Agent.
19.
And what are you looking up again? Sorry.
Just like a pickup delivery service that'll pick up the bed and deliver it to the address.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll do it for, I don't know, $100.
All right. This is an expensive day. All right, so we're headed to the Little Neko.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Unless anybody has any objections.
I mean, you told her needed to fit 6 people, right?
We're gonna have to bunk up, but yeah.
Okay, so you're heading to Little Neko.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so you head into the neighborhood where Little Neko is. Um, the chrome sheet of Night City gives way to peeling paint and flickered neon in Dotonbori, the rough underbelly of Little Tokyo. Razor wire fences tangle drooping, dead cherry blossom trees, their once delicate flowers replaced with flickering security cameras. Graffiti murals depicting forgotten legends and other strange mythological creatures sprawl across the sides of the crumbling buildings. The air hangs heavy with the scent of overflowing dumpsters, stale ramen broth, and a faint tang of desperation. Little Neko is a 4-story complex building, and it clings precariously in one corner. Its peeling pink paint is faded from its former vibrancy. And there is a neon cat on its sign that flickers erratically, casting unsettling glow shadows, I guess, on the street. Razor wire reinforces the boarded up windows on the ground floor apartments, hinting at the dangers that lurk in the shadows of Dotonbori. Despite the decay, the Little Neko remains a fragile refuge for those who can't afford or trust the chrome-plated luxury of other parts of Night City.
Nice.
I guess I'll go to the manager's office and get that taken care of.
Okay.
All right.
You head into the apartment complex where it's very similar, just peeling paint, tattered floors, and a strange odor of some mixture of garbage and probably urine reek as you enter the thing. The manager's door clings on by one hinge, but it is labeled with MAGR, which isn't an abbreviation. It's just missing letters. You get over to the door, give it a knock, and the thing nearly falls off that one hinge, and you can hear the thing rattle. In which case you hear a sound from the person within croak out, "Hello?"
Hello?
"Who's there?"
Uh, I had a business contact of mine contact you about a place for rent.
Who the fuck
Des-
is your business contact?
Desiree
You
Black.
hear. Okay, before you say the name, you
Yeah.
hear the sound of. It's a very distinct shell sound, one that you know well. Shells being loaded into a shotgun, and the snap of a barrel. But
Yeah.
you say the
Desiree
name,
Black. Yeah.
and you hear whatever tension was in this woman's voice before kind of settle a little bit. You're Wraith, aren't you?
Well, I told her not to use my name, but yes. I'm sure most people have heard of me.
I recognize your voice.
Yeah. Well, nice to meet you.
I'm a fan.
Thanks. You know, I got a new album coming out that I'm working on.
I've heard.
It's going to be solid. A lot of good stuff on there.
Why don't you come in?
I'm going to go in very slowly.
You enter the room, and there is still a shotgun barrel pointed directly in your way. It seems like it's more for validation than anything.
I'm going to
As-
not flinch.
Okay. As you come in, it kind of lowers to show the woman behind the shotgun, Ariana Valdez. She's an older woman with a steely gaze, years etched around her obsidian eyes at a past that the vibrant city has left upon her. Her salt and pepper hair is pulled back into a tight bun. Stark contrast to the cybernetic design dragon that coils up her cyber arm. A memento from a life before rent collection. Though she looks somewhat gruff, wears a kind of grimace. She seems not as apprehensive to see you as most people might be in this kind of sector of city.
So, do you have, like, protected parking by any means?
No, we don't got no protected parking.
I figured. Hey, you gotta reach for my wallet now. Reach inside my coat to grab my wallet.
She eyes you, but doesn't make a move to lift the gun or anything.
Yeah.
She just waits.
You know.
Heard you need our 3-bedroom.
Yep.
Okay. Month will cost you $3,000.
Yeah, I heard that. I take out the $3,000 and hand it to her.
She takes it, counts it, puts it into a desk, into a lockbox.
You should be nice and quiet. You probably won't even notice we're here.
Good fucking luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I understand you don't want nobody to know you're here.
I'd appreciate it.
Your name's
Working
pretty
on the new album.
recognizable in Night City. You know that, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do. Not just Night City, but for sure in Night City.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't have any more questions for you. You can go. apartments. 3 stories up.
3-story walk up, $3K a month. Hey, you're not doing bad for yourself.
Housing is hard to find these days. Most people live in a fucking shipping container if they got a house at all. You should
Ah.
consider yourself fucking lucky you have somebody like Desiree watching your back.
Hey, I'm not saying anything bad about your hustle. I'm just saying good on you.
I know. I
Have a
appreciate
good
it.
one. Yeah. I'm going to take the key if she's extending one.
Yeah, she's put a key out on the table.
Okay.
Pair.
Yeah.
There's 2.
All right. And I'm going to nod to her and leave
Close
the
the
room.
door.
I close the door behind me very politely.
It's good, because if you had moved too fast, the thing might have fallen off.
I'm going to go back out to the van.
Okay.
So I met Miss Valdez. She's a very nice lady. We have a great 3-bedroom place up on the 3rd floor. Unfortunately, there is not any protected parking in the neighborhood.
Oh boy.
Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Blank, is there anything I know of that would, could I rent a protected parking spot somewhere nearby, or could I do anything to the van to help keep it safe?
There are things you can do to the van to keep it safe, but they all cost money and time. As far as protected parking, you'd be... What's your streetwise? It doesn't matter. I think it's safe enough to say that been in Night City long enough to know that a CZ probably doesn't have any such sort of protection, unless you're like with a local gang where they have like some sort of compound. You might be able to petition one of those gangs to hold your stuff, but whether they are more trustworthy than just leaving it on the street is unlikely. However, you do know that leaving it on the street is unlikely. If you want to find a place, you're probably going to need to seek one outside of a CZ, which means you're going to have to cab to that place if you want to get around.
The closest protected parking would be the Glen, right?
Yeah, that would be the closest. You could probably head into New Westbrook. It's a little bit more of a drive, but you could do it. But the Glen is way closer.
I don't think we can afford to use the car, so
Glen.
I'll go find a place in the Glen and then cab back.
All right. You want somebody to go with you?
You should take someone with you.
I'll go.
Okay.
What's the number upstairs?
We had got the 3rd floor.
The whole 3rd floor?
Yeah.
No.
The whole thing. No, I would have
it's
given
some
you guys
number. I don't know.
the
Sounds
room
like
number.
Wraith.
B. It is B. 3B.
Okay.
What is that what it says on the key?
Sure.
I checked the key.
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
I'm going to hand Deeps the 2nd set of key.
Ah, nice.
You know, we should come up with a phrase or a word or something if we're in trouble that we can say or text.
Right. A panic word.
Or just a safety word for sure that it's, you know, us.
Sure.
Banana.
I figured you had an idea. Banana.
No.
Well, you don't. I don't say the word banana very often, to be fair.
Meatloaf.
Sure.
I just said
Are
the
we
first thing
hungry?
that came to mind. If you have a preference, go for it.
No, I said I had nothing in mind. I just thought it would be a smart idea.
Yeah, no, banana is solid. That is our word now.
Okay. You
I'm
guys got
gonna,
everything you need?
yeah, I'm gonna start moving all this stuff upstairs.
What are you moving exactly?
My 2 suitcases.
Okay.
I have a duffel bag, but I guess I'll bring it up when we go up.
Sounds good.
I assume you'll want to keep your stuff with you. If not, we can take it.
If you would mind, sure. We don't
Yeah,
really
no,
need
no.
to leave it in the car.
We'll get you set up.
So you guys unload the van while Checkers and Deeps go and find some parking. Or, a safer place to park at least. I think we'll take a break here.
Okay.
But before we depart, Queen Bee. Before we depart, let's say probably about 500 eddies for the parking a month. You can put that on your lifestyle expenditures. And we will call it here for a bit.
All right. We'll be right back, guys.
We'll be back in 10.
Yep.
See ya.
See you soon.
Oh, yeah, don't forget our charity. Oh, and thank you to those who have donated already so far. You're amazing. I love you all. Looks like at least one of them was anonymous. But anyway, bye.
Bye. Be right back.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. We are still Saves vs. Death, and this is still our Shades of Scarlet. Cyberpunk RED. It could have, but it didn't. Anyway, thank you for joining us. So, let's get right into it. Oh, really? It's set to the right one this time. Try turning off of it. Oh, this is so fun. I love this. It's so amazing. I love audio. Yeah, I love it. It's so good. I am quite used to that, honestly. Oh, here it is. That's why. Okay. Now try talking. No, it's still not. Hello? I'm getting serenaded. Okay. Is this better? Can you hear now? No. I don't know what's wrong. All of them. They'll say what their character does, and I'll just recite it back to you. It'll make this go so quick. I honestly don't know what's wrong here. Okay. I could try this.
I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late.
Well, yeah, something happened with this channel. Hold on. Let me...
Oh, I heard me.
Yeah.
I'm on.
Something seems weird, though.
The Jackal's Liner now.
Right.
Okay.
It's the safest place for us.
Yeah, we're back. Okay, sweet. Oh my god, fucking A. I mean, darn.
Yeah, dark future, but occasionally we cuss, and so.
Yeah, yeah.
We do?
Got nothing.
Not often.
I never
Can we
fucking
switch?
swear.
Can we switch to the Shadowrun swear words like Hooper?
Oh no.
You ghostin' Hooper.
No, those are lame. You can hear me, but my volume's low and you can't hear them at all?
No. They can hear. I can hear Deeps in games for
I know
sure.
it's wrong. I know it's wrong. It's this.
I think it was
problem.
just
It's the
they
problem.
can hear me.
It's the problem. I just fixed it.
Ada,
but
can
what-
you chat for a bit? You're
Nope.
muted.
You're muted.
Of course I am. Welcome to having children.
Okay, you should be able to hear me much better now.
We can
Is
hear you
this
on stream.
true?
I can't hear you like at all off stream, but
Yeah, you're super low for us.
Off stream?
yeah.
For our channel, you're very, very quiet.
Still?
Yes.
Yeah. You sound like an old timey radio announcer, like far away, and they're like, the bombs are falling.
I
Is that
have
helpful?
become death, destroyer of worlds.
That is what you sound like.
Yes, definitely, right there.
Let me
Old
try to
wax
figure this
cylinder.
out. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Do you have the wax cylinder setting on?
Just so I'm clear, was it okay at the beginning of the stream? Has it just messed up?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
Just when we got back. Or actually, even when you adjusted
You were
it
better
at
when
a-
we just came back from break.
Yeah. As soon as they could hear us, you went downhill.
Yeah.
Weird. What about now?
No,
Nope.
nothing has
Same.
changed.
Nothing has changed?
Is it okay for them though?
No, they're saying blank is too quiet.
Literally don't know what's wrong.
That's okay. We'll tell you all what blank says.
Yeah, we got
There
that.
we go.
And it'll be fine. He'll talk
just
to us.
rep-
We'll let you guys know. And
I'll just play all
we'll
my
be fine.
characters. It'll be
To be
fine.
honest, if anybody else is talking, I can't hear Blank
Okay.
at all.
Well, you can't hear me whatsoever.
No, we're just
I
louder
mean-
than you.
I can
Yeah.
barely hear you.
Okay, well, can you hear me better now?
No.
Slightly. Less radio-y, but still very quiet.
Jesus. What?
I also
don't
only have one
understand like
headphone,
how
so-
my audio just decided to shit a brick.
Just decided to stop. Yeah.
It literally, yeah.
I don't know why the audio hates you so much.
I don't either. Is this better? No,
No,
Did
it's
it
the
switch
same.
mics?
it feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound like you're
Yeah.
going through like your webcam mic.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
If you'd like to help us get better and buy a blanket microphone that works, consider
wait,
following
I know
us on
what's wrong.
Patreon.
Maybe I do.
I'm joking.
Okay, is
that
this
won't
better?
solve anything.
Hello?
But hey,
Hey!
Is it working?
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
There
Better.
we go.
Better or not?
Much better.
Working for us, yeah.
Okay. Let's see if that.
you're still pretty quiet on stream, but not like dead quiet.
Yeah.
We want to thank you for joining us here on Technical Difficulties.
Oh, no shit. Okay. How's this? Bad? Good?
You're still fairly quiet.
Yeah, I can tell. And I can't fix it. Give me a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, how about... Oh, now I'm probably
You want-
too loud.
Do you want me to- listeners? Oh, that was very loud.
Yeah, Okay. How's this? Is this an okay volume or is it too loud? Let me know, guys. Let's cut this out of the podcast when we get there.
Leaving it there.
Turn it down a little bit more. Understood. All right. How about this?
Yeah, you're good.
They're saying it's loud.
It was loud before. Now it is quieter.
I like that everyone's saying leave it in.
Yeah, we're
Best
probably going to... let's be honest here, guys. We're not editing this audio.
I very rarely take out our bloopers from episodes.
Okay. We're good.
Yay.
Can you just make a YouTube video of all of our sound issues so we can
I've
figure
thought
it
about it.
Oh my god, you could probably fill an episode.
out?
Now the others need to be upped. Okay, understood.
Just dead air of us looking up rules.
Okay.
25 minutes of us looking up the DV for different torture drugs.
I don't know why audio is always such a fucking nightmare for these things.
At least it's not video that's constantly crashing.
I've heard that's like pretty commonly true.
Yeah.
Anyway, probably not as much as our stream. I'll be frank. I don't
We're
know what
new.
the fuck I'm doing behind
This is
you.
our
We're not
first day.
new is the sad thing. I mean, far from pros.
Anyway,
but yes.
welcome back to Shades of Scarlet.
We're
Somebody
going to get right
wants
back
to
into
play.
it.
Up a bit more for the others. Okay, understood.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the posture check.
It all says okay,
Wake
that's
up
good.
was-
Okay, that was 95.
I'm too quiet?
That is unusual. I can probably turn up his individual sound.
I literally always have to speak softer than my normal voice.
Yeah, you're usually the loudest.
I am aware.
Okay. That might do it. We'll see. Okay. let's get into it. You find a place to park your vehicle in protection in the Glen. Take a cab back to the CZ. Dotonbori. Dotonbori. I'm sorry, I'm sounding out the syllables in my head. Moxie and Wraith, you probably head into your apartment first, along with Cammy and Rex. The flickering hallway light barely reaches your apartment door on the 3rd floor of Little Neko. Dented metal number 3B hangs crookedly beside it, the paint chipped to reveal rusted metal beneath. Inside, the cramped space is a testament to efficient living. Faded floral wallpaper peels at the corners, revealing the concrete wall underneath. Harsh fluorescent lights overhead cast an unflattering glare on everything. Straight ahead, a narrow galley kitchen with mismatched cabinets holds a barely functioning fridge and a hot plate precariously balanced on a counter scarred with nicks and burns. To the left, a doorway leads to the cramped living room. A worn futon, your sole piece of furniture, sits low on a threadbare carpet. A single flickering hollow screen mounted on the wall opposite. Sunlight struggles to reach through the grime-coated and boarded-up window, barely peeking to show a fire escape overlooking the tangle of wires and the flickering signs that is Dotonbori. That's gonna be hard. 2 closed doors lead down the hallway leading to bedrooms.
Mox is going to do a sweep of the room. Just like the entire apartment, gun out, leave the duffel bags at the door, and just sweep it. Make sure that it's safe. There's no one squatting.
Okay. You do a brief sweep. The bedrooms are much the same style. Just that ugly floral peeled patterned wall in small maybe 7 by 7 rooms. But there is no person in here.
There's a bathroom, I assume?
There is a bathroom with a toilet and sink.
No one in the bathroom.
No one in the bathroom.
Just making sure.
Passed out junkie.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
You're paying part of the rent.
I'll close the door.
It's $2,000.
$2,000.
They leave. No.
So,
All right. Place
who's
seems
in what
empty.
room? How we
Well, your
divide the
bed
rooms?
needs to be in a room.
Yeah.
Deeps will probably bunk with you, I assume.
I figured me and Rex were going to be together, you and Cammy and the kids, but
Did you say there was 2 bedrooms or 3?
There's 2 doors down a hallway going to the... I think it's the right. Let me double check. Yeah. And then there is a doorway off the living room.
I mean, I would have swept that as well.
Yeah, I know.
And that's another bedroom? Or that's the living room? Or no, you said off the living room.
Bedroom is probably a grand explanation for what this room is. A glorified walk-in closet might be more apt.
I've lived in a walk-in closet before.
There are no
You take one
windows
of the
in that room.
bedrooms. Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out when everyone gets here. You need one of the bedrooms, so you'll take one. And whoever wants to crash with you can do so.
How many windows are there?
There's one in the living room. And then there's one in one of the bedrooms.
And there's not window dressings at all.
Yes, there's window dressing. It's lots of grime, dirt, and boarded up boards.
Right. I'm gonna take my my black cloak out of my suitcase and like put it over the boards to completely block off the window.
In the bedroom or the living room?
Living room.
Okay.
Because the little bedroom, which I assume will be mine, doesn't have any windows. So I'm worried about
2
it.
of the bedrooms don't have windows.
Ariana said that she knows me and it wouldn't be unlikely for other people in this neighborhood to know me.
You are rather boisterous.
That's... Thank you.
People know me by name. I don't put my face out there. You introduce yourself as a rock star to everyone you come across.
Unless I'm lying to them and telling them I'm something else, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a valid point.
Rex kind of gives you guys a like 2-finger salute and heads into one of the bedrooms. Meanwhile, Cammy goes to rest on the futon, and the springs stretch so much that she just basically sinks all the way to her butt to the ground.
Oh no.
Well, if this is what your manager provided, it's better
I asked for
something.
something low key.
It's someone knows you.
I can't help it if people know me.
Just not sure how low key that is. I'm sure it'll be fine. We didn't have a lot of options. This will be fine.
Right. Did you happen to see a place we could get food before we came into the combat zone?
No.
So
I
we don't
wasn't
have
looking.
groceries.
I can work on that.
All right. It wasn't that I didn't want you guys to come with me. It's that I don't want to drag you guys into a situation I don't know what's going on. We're kind of already in a bad place.
Yeah.
I just got to check on somebody and make sure they're all right. And it's not like I can call them. So
I think this is the first time you've actually been upfront about what you're doing. And I haven't had a doubt that you're just going to steal a vehicle and drive it into New South.
I have thought about that, but I've been real honest with you about how I don't feel like that
and
would
I'm
be
impressed.
productive. Yeah.
It wouldn't be. Maybe.
It wouldn't be as
I don't
productive
know.
as I would like it to be. Before this is all done, though, I think we leveled the lot where Shady Acres used to be at. Just saying.
I need to do more than level it. Most of the shit's in the basement.
Yeah, it's going to have to be like real low leveled.
Yeah. Sure. Real low leveled.
We can worry about all that later, though.
What do you think about talking to Rogue?
I think it's an option. Probably has the best idea of who this could be. Better contacts than we have.
I feel her location's secure, just not like at 6 a.m.
Right.
Probably closer to 7:38 now, but yeah.
She might have an idea. She won't do it for free. She won't tell us for free.
Right. I expect nobody's going to do much for free right now.
I'm pretty sure we know who it is.
Me too. Be nice to have somebody confirm it, though.
I'm trying. I'm still waiting to hear back.
I'm going to reach out and leave a message
To
Desiree and let her know that we're safe and we're in place for now.
okay. Sure.
Deeps and checkers, you can show up now if you'd like.
Sure.
Welcome to our beautiful new home. Let me show you around.
Yo.
Okay.
This is the kitchen. Over here is the bathroom. We've got 3 spacious bedrooms. And Cammy is sitting on our futon.
Cammy just
I
sunken
think
in
Cammy's in
waves.
the futon, not on. I think when you've dropped that low,
She is not part of the futon.
She very deeply leveled the futon.
I think this bar is putting my legs to sleep.
do you need a hand getting out?
Probably. But not right
Okay.
now. I'm good
All
right
right.
now. She lights up a cigarette.
In the you know what?
Okay.
Wraith is going to need one of the larger rooms for his bed.
Yeah.
And whoever wants to bunk with him.
I don't care. Who I bunk with, I mean.
Yeah.
Roll contortionist to get out of bed in the morning.
I've had beds like that in real life. Look, I guess I owe an apology to both of you. Like, you're part of the crew, so you know how the whole thing goes, but like, it's possible that Moxie and me may have had some enemies before all of this that led to these situations. So I want to take ownership for my part of the situation. And I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's likely due to me.
I mean, thanks, guys, but it's not like that wasn't apparent, like the second day I was helping you guys.
Yeah, but we don't get attacked by pirates very often, so
No,
That
no,
was
no.
a
That
bad
was the
example.
first day. The second
Oh,
day
yeah.
was going, oh my God, my new partners have been taken by psychotic nightclub owners.
yeah,
No.
that's pretty on brand.
To be honest, I mean, getting attacked by pirates can happen all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so you guys,
Moxie's going to rush to Cammy's bag and take out Vim,
Okay.
who's been stuffed in a bag for a few hours.
He looks as displeased as a chameleon can look.
and our 7th roommate.
He
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
take
we-
up a lot of
We did
space.
need 7 rooms. I mean, another room.
Hopefully we didn't need to put in a pet deposit.
For
I'll
all
be
the shit he's
surprised
going
if
to damage.
there's not
Wow.
other animals living in these apartments. So
Maybe cats.
maybe.
Maybe.
So, I kind of have an idea what's going on, but I don't know what we're going to do just yet. I'm still honestly really fucking hungover.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm still kind of drunk.
Um,
I feel you.
do we have a
Rex
plan?
is in that room, but if you want to go crash for a few hours, I'll keep watch.
Cool. As long as nobody minds.
You good?
Sleep.
Well, I mean, I'm probably the least drunk person here. Why don't I take watch?
I'm completely, utterly sober. But if you want to take watch with me, I would not refuse.
Fair? Sure.
I'm hungover. You see Cammy's hand peek up over the side of the futon,
Holding a cigarette.
holding his.
Ah! Oh, yes. Forgot you're there.
All right.
Checkers
So
is just gonna find a corner and collapse.
Okay. I mean, there are rooms. You want to go in one of those?
Sure.
what are we gonna do about furniture for you guys? I know this isn't long term, but you should at least get some like inflatable mattresses.
I think we can worry about that tomorrow. Or tonight. Or whatever.
Today,
Yeah.
it's like 8 a.m.
Right. But it's still like tomorrow or yesterday also. Anyway, food and beds. Those are things we got to worry about.
The fridge didn't seem to be doing great.
I'll take a look at that if you want to do the watch thing. We can both do that.
I was gonna ask Checkers when she gets out. She's pretty good with mechanics. If you want to help me with this window, though, maybe. I know it's boarded up, but it does lead to a fire escape, and I feel like we should have a second exit just in case.
Gotcha.
And she like moves Wraith's cloak out of the way a little bit to show you that there is in fact a window there.
There is a window. You can barely see through it.
That's a desired trait at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
clean it. I just want to make sure it opens and we can get to the fire escape if needed.
Does it open?
It is nailed shut.
And probably painted. Nailed and painted shut.
Yeah. Though the painting is probably cracked.
Hmm.
But you guys can spend some time pulling out the nails if you have a tool.
I have a tech tool, but I don't think that...
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Pull out the nails and I guess remove the boards. Is that what I'm understanding?
I think we'd have to do that, wouldn't we?
I mean, can we leave the boards on there just so that when the wind, like, how does the window open? Does it?
It opens from the inside. Well, let me think about this. Actually, probably would have been boarded from the inside. So in order to open the windows, you'd have to first remove the boards, then remove the nails on the window, and then
Right,
you'd
that's
have a
what I was-
functioning window. Yeah.
Does the window
But I
like
think
does it
that
slide
it-
up, down, or does it like tilt out, like open outward? Does it slide?
It's like a a proper like egress window for using that fire escape. So it would open up, I believe.
At least it's up to
Or
fire
maybe to
code.
the side? I don't know I don't know building standards.
Can we
so-
put the boards on
Maybe
it so that
architects.
if we open it, the boards go with it, but otherwise if it's closed it looks boarded up? Maybe add a latch or something. Is that possible?
Let me think about that.
Well, they're messing with that. I'm gonna.
Sorry, but your mic went out. I think you said yes.
I
think
said,
you
let
just
me-
said yes.
Let me think about that. Is what I said.
I'm gonna create a cocoon out of my clothing in my little closet bedroom and get as comfortable as possible.
I've never used one either. I would say not probably like you're thinking, but you might be able to position the boards in such a way that they would still block but they'd be very easy to pull away. You just like kind of push them.
Okay. That works.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do for today? Getting some sleep, hanging out? And you said you called somebody, Wraith? Sorry, I missed that part.
No, I made a cocoon out of the clothing from my suitcase and got comfortable in my
Okay.
bedroom.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still go see if I can fix the fridge.
Okay. Good.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Basic tech.
Oh, and the posture check.
Yeah, basic tech, sure. Don't forget that tech tools come with a bonus.
Oh, do I get a bonus? Sweet. Does it have an interface for me to plug in my tech scanner?
No.
Dang it. Thought I'd ask.
That's fair.
That's a 10. 14 plus 13 is 27 plus the bonus with the tech tool.
It's 29.
29.
Do you want a mulligan?
Okay. It's pretty decent. Probably takes you about, I want to say 4 hours, but you get the fridge in a a functional state. It seems to have trouble cooling, whereas before it wasn't cooling. It was just a flickering light inside of a box. You probably wouldn't rely on any long-term storage of foodstuffs in here, but it would keep your food cool enough that it'd be safe to eat.
Gotcha.
With some, you also glean that with some replacement parts, you could probably get it to work. Normally.
Yeah. With that roll, do I know exactly what parts I would need to buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait for them to wake up. I figure the window took a bit. But once they're ready, I still haven't heard from Mendez or the Eyes.
No, you haven't. Well, but you got to keep in mind Mendez is dealing with a crisis right now.
Yeah, he's the one I'm not as shocked to hear back from.
You have not heard from the Eyes yet.
Moxie's gonna wait for everybody to wake up. She's got, I don't know, a list on her phone maybe.
You guys are sleeping for how long?
A couple hours.
Yeah.
All right. By the time, we'll say by the time Deeps finishes, you guys are waking up.
What's the next steps?
Get in your bed.
That should be here later.
Gotta go.
But you wanted to go and see someone.
Yeah.
I don't think you should go alone.
Sure.
I understand not wanting to take everyone. I think you're right. A couple people should go. I mean, I can do it myself. It's fine. But some inflatable mattresses, food, at least for a few days.
Cammy says, "Why don't we do this? Rex and I will hold down the fort, get whatever provisions we need, sleeping bags, tents, whatever. And then the four of you guys go."
That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, works for me. I have a sleeping bag in the van, and I didn't bring it.
Well, when we're out and about, we'll stop by the van and pick up your sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Where are we going with you?
Old combat zone.
Do we want to take the van? It'll be quicker to get in and out, but we can't leave it unattended and we might get shot up.
Yeah.
Likelihood's not bad that it would get stolen or broken if we take it.
It does get us out of the zone quicker if we need to.
I mean,
And
otherwise we'd be walking.
yeah,
I don't. Cabs don't go in the combat zone, do they?
not unless you pay a lot of money and get a real nice cab.
How far into the combat zone are we going?
Almost down to the water.
Thanks for the donation. Oh, that's really nice of you. It's
Thank you so
$100.
much.
Oh, wow.
Thank you,
Thank
That means a lot.
Play. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Almost all the way down to the coast.
Okay. So
I think if we keep somebody in the van or a couple of people in the van and keep moving, we should be all right.
I'm good with that. Is everyone else?
Yeah, sure. So to the
How-
van then.
How far away is the safe parking? Couple of blocks.
More than that. That's a good distance. I don't know the exact number, but
You're good. Too far to walk
Can we
easily.
can we walk or do we need a cab? Is the question.
Yeah.
you'd probably need a cab. I mean, you could walk. It'd take a while.
I'm gonna call a cab.
Okay.
Moxie's gonna give him to Cammy.
Okay.
Keep an eye on Rex. Don't let him do something rash.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I set the other house keys down with them on the counter. All right.
Okay.
Now you guys have a set and we have a set.
I'm gonna
Musical keys.
Cammy.
Mm.
If you happen to go to a store that has parts, if you pick up these, and I'll text you what to pick up. We can fix the fridge permanently.
Okay. Sounds good.
Be careful.
Back at you guys. Work just nods.
I thought he was still in the room, otherwise I would have told
So
him not
did
to do
I.
something rash
Yeah.
to his face.
No, I figured you kind of like were quiet about it. Not that there's a lot of distance, but he's all
No, she would have
gone right up to him and been like, "Don't do something rash."
Oh, sure. He just nods.
I'm going to
You're not
go
allowed.
into my closet bedroom and take off my lab coat and put on my.
This closet wouldn't fit the kind of bed you need.
Okay, well then,
You'd have to take one of the bigger rooms.
You need one of the small rooms. Yeah.
fair enough. I'm gonna put on a t-shirt and track pants and gas station flip-flops.
Look at you, bag lady chic.
So I feel like maybe it would be too on the nose for me to wear the lab coat out, but that is my armor.
Wear the lab coat.
Yeah.
Do you
And where
want to
we're
trade?
headed,
I
we
should
need it.
probably wear something less bright.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you had anything a little less.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Mhm.
trade, Wraith? I'll wear the lab coat. You can wear this.
We could see if we fit, sure.
What are your bodies?
But my
Uh,
body.
6.
I also have a 6. We are very similar of
Yeah.
build.
You guys are very similar build. I think that's fine.
We're going inconspicuous, obviously. Trading clothes.
I'm also gonna light up my tech hair like sandy blonde.
Okay.
Moxie's gonna put her distressed jeans on. Probably she'd thrown on a t-shirt while everybody was sleeping. Just whatever underneath her armor jacket. She has her combat boots. Tech hair is off. It's just her black hair.
By the way, I wanted to clarify something. You asked if there was a bathroom. There is a
Yeah.
room that would be considered a bathroom, but it does not have
Yeah.
a bath. Just
Yeah,
wanted to
I
make
got
that
that.
clear.
It's got a
mentioned
toilet
that,
and a sink.
yeah.
Yes.
Very clear.
Just
Yep.
wanted to make that very clear.
Mhm.
And you guys start mounting up the cabbie.
Yes.
Your star rating is very bad on this app. Roll me a luck test.
I would love to. Thank you.
I would just like before we leave, Moxie would like to just tell Rex, I know what you're going through. I'm with you, whatever you decide. You don't have to do it alone. And she's just gonna give his hand a squeeze. She doesn't expect a response.
Okay.
If he doesn't give it, that's fine. And then she'll head out.
He hears you, at least. Nods at what you're saying. Whether he feels it or not is another story.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 6, so I beat my luck by 1.
Nice. Cabbie does come into the CZ for you. Albeit with a little bit of a elevated price.
I'm sure.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to cancel and I'll order one?
No, I need to improve my rating. I'm gonna be very cordial and tip well, and tell him like, no, you take as long as you need to get us there. Like, whatever you think the best route is.
Okay. For such a short trip, the fee is probably 30 eddies.
I tip 20.
So 50 altogether. And you guys head to your van. And then you start heading to South Night City?
Yep.
Understood.
Yeah.
I think this is where I'm going to call it for the evening. Because I need to do some talking to you, Wraith.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I think we should call here. Yeah, this was awesome session. Thank you guys all for joining us tonight. Thank you for the donations.
Yeah,
Really
thank you for
appreciate
the
it.
Thank you very
donations.
much.
Everybody.
Love you guys. We appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
It's a great start for the month. We've got a crazy number of streams, of additional streams this month, a crazy number of giveaways. So, I mean, stick with us. There'll be cool stuff. I got a
There will
Magical
be.
Girls game coming up.
Magical
So.
Girls.
Yes. Check out
And
the
tune in
Magical
tomorrow
Girls.
for
Indie
Indie
Bandits.
Bandits.
Yeah, where the
Yes.
bandits
Yeah.
are up to some nonsense, as always.
Is it another horse race?
No, we
No.
were doing costuming for this ball, and then we found out that the ball is actually a murder.
Bum, bum,
Dun,
bum.
dun.
And so that was... So,
You have a great night too. Thank you for coming in.
yes, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Thank you for the raid we got earlier.
Oh, we got a raid?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we did.
we did.
Yeah.
Awesome. And thank you for the follow. We got one.
Woohoo!
We got a few,
Wow.
actually, in the middle of the stream.
Oh, do we? I only see
Yeah.
one, but I believe you. Okay. So long, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.